Oh my gosh, dude. We've had a very busy week in Custer, South Dakota, and we can't wait to tell you all about it. Hey, do you know where the closest gas station's at? Excuse me. The gas station. Do you know where the gas station's at? No? Okay. Come on, you can make it. Where were we? We left the harvest house in fog. We drove 5 hours in fog. Then we spent 3 days in perpetual fog, which I've never experienced before in my life.
Yeah.
And then the storms came, and then the wind came. Oh my God. And then a tornado passed.
Not even joking.
No, I'm just gonna pull the slides in. Coming in.
Back.
Oh my gosh. Doesn't feel like it went in all the way. Pretty impression to get in there again. Alright. Okay, here comes the hail. Huh?
Do we need to lower? Like, should we be closer to the ground?
I don't know, we got the jacks out. That made me make it more stable. Hey, back right from the window.
You got that, right?
Oh my God. What in the world?
It's because it's coming straight in.
Holy crap. Dude, what in the hell?
It's coming straight in the side.
Oh my freaking gosh, dude. You gotta be kidding me.
Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So try to put that there.
Hey, we need more back here. It's literally breathing in through the side of the wall.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, dude. We need some major paper towels over here. So the wind is pushing it all in. Holy freaking moly. It's literally breathing water.
Because we gotta get our other toe.
Yeah, oh gosh. Okay, that one over here, this one's breathing water.
You got it?
Jesus, dude, what in the freaking world? And so we were exposed on the top of this hill off North Pole Road on Campendium. I can't even say it was a good spot. It was like a weird setup because there were like houses off in the distance when the fog finally did clear. But it was just a weird setup, very slow internet.
Yeah, bad internet.
The wind drove us out. It's the first boondocking spot that we've ever left. So we left and went to a crazy Custer Crazy Chief. Do you remember what it is? Feel free to enlighten the crowd. No? Custer Crazy. I'm just gonna say Custer Crazy Chief Horse Campground. And if that's not right, then I'll put it up there. And then what is it?
You're so close. Oh. Custer.
I'm sorry, what was that? It's Memorial Day weekend. Maybe the party started a little bit early. Custer Crazy Horse Campground. It was a relatively decent campground. We're not campground fans just because the nature of campgrounds and because we're frugal and we like to save money. This campground was really actually nice. It was out of the wind, most important. Very clean campground, very nice people.
Big fat office cat.
Don't forget to stop in and say hi to Tigger. And then their cute little office dog. So I highly recommend this place. What do? We saw Crazy Horse Monument. Really cool to see that place. They had a really cool museum, I thought.
The place was huge. I didn't know what to expect when we went, but the museum is massive. Tons of information, a lot of stuff to look at. There were a ton of people, way more people than I would have expected. Maybe that's just because it's a holiday weekend.
It was a cool place. They had demonstrations.
That was
like
neat.
These
The
Native American
dances.
dances. That was really, really cool to watch.
Yeah.
When you stop in, it's still under construction, and your donations go to helping to finish the monument.
Right.
So it's money well spent.
Yep.
Needles Scenic Byway. That was cool. We didn't drive the whole thing.
We didn't.
We drove a tiny portion of it, but tiny enough to just kind of get a taste of what this place is all about. They have like multiple of these little tunnels.
There's 3, I think.
Which I did not know that we were going to stumble upon. Are you serious? Oh, I can't make it through there. No, I don't know about that. I don't know.
Honey.
There's no way.
There is. Watch, this guy's gonna go through. You want me to drive so you can film?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they made it.
Yeah, honey. And
Dude.
he's gonna go and...
Yeah. This is, I don't know. Okay, this makes me a little nervous. Like that thing is
Tight?
tight.
Yeah.
It was kind of strange because the tunnel freaked me out. I didn't know that we were going to drive through this.
We didn't prepare. We weren't.
Right.
We didn't know what was on the road. We didn't know that the tunnels were coming, and you do not see it until you come around the corner. And it's
Right.
all of like 8 feet, 8.5 feet wide.
Yeah, so you have like inches
One car
left.
can come through at a time.
Yep, you saw it. On that road is the Cathedral Spires Trail. 1.8 mile out and back. So we'll say a moderate height. But it puts you up close to these like 1,000-foot tall granite spires that have taken like hundreds of thousands of years to be created.
Yeah,
so
they're cool.
it is kind of cool to walk through there and see all that stuff. And so yeah, if you're going to be around there, definitely worth checking out.
Wow. Good.
Also in that area is Silvan Lake, which is this really cute little lake.
It was very cute.
They have a nice little path going around. I think it's like a mile. This one was relatively simple height.
There were people out there trying to push their kids in strollers, and next thing you know, Dad's got the stroller over his back, and it's just...
One too many times we've seen people hauling strollers on trails where they shouldn't be, but props to you if you do that. It was a cool little hike. The lake was nice and placid. There was cool rocks there.
Yeah.
So definitely worth checking out because it's right in the same area.
Yeah. Custer State Park was beautiful.
It was. It was very big.
Yeah.
Like way bigger than I imagined. If you want to, yeah. That road was cool. We've seen so many animals in South Dakota.
It's been crazy. Before this, Colorado had been our top.
Right.
You know, where we've seen the most animals. But South Dakota, it
Bar
knocked
none.
Colorado off the list.
Worth driving through. And we were in the afternoon and they were all just out chilling. Usually you have to go like in the morning.
Yeah.
or in the evening, so it seems like you could go like any time of day.
But it's also not warm yet.
Right.
So it's not like they're trying to avoid the afternoon sun.
Yeah. And it's relatively cheap to get into Custer State Park, and it lasts for like, your pass is good for 7 days.
Yeah, so $20 for a week.
And we went like multiple days.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely worth stopping through for sure.
Yeah. Custer itself was really cute. And then there was that park, Big Rock Park.
Yeah, Big Rock Park.
That we went, the Skywalk Trail.
Yeah.
That was intense.
It reminded me of Howard Knob back in Boone, like how straight up it was. Like in the city you have this big, huge like hill, and then at the top of it you have the Custer sign. But yeah, there was like hundreds of steps.
One thing said 300 steps. I don't know. I didn't count. I couldn't breathe. But you get up to the very top, and there's a viewpoint where you can kind of look down and you can see the city of Custer, which is cool. And then they have a Custer sign, which is, you know, kind of like a Hollywood looking sign. Yeah. That you can actually get up to. I don't know if you're supposed to, but there's...
You can touch it. It's like right there.
You're right there.
Really cool to see. Mm-hmm. We would definitely come back to Custer. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of boondocking spots in Custer, and we actually looked for quite a few, but there just wasn't many there. It seems like all the houses are in the National Forest as well, but there are like so many campgrounds. Never seen so many campgrounds before, so it feels like they want people who are traveling there to stay in a campground.
Yeah, so Custer State Park was full of campgrounds.
Yes, it was.
Custer itself is full of campgrounds,
right.
So there is no shortage of places to stay.
Right, so if you're going to come to Custer, I would say, even if you're boondockers, we're hardcore boondockers, just come and stay in a campground.
Yeah, because even the National Forest roads that you would drive down, there's seriously like 1 or 2 spots per road.
Established. Yeah. Yeah, so you don't want to be a jerk and just pull off and make some new spot. Right. Use the established stuff, leave no trace. But yeah, very lack of... Yeah. And you can't have fires anyways in the Black Hills. So, yeah, just head to the campground and put you in closer proximity to see everything that we did. Right. So, that's it for us. Next stop is... Where are we at? I don't know. Wall, South Dakota. We're going to check out the infamous Wall Drug, check out Nomad View, which was like the #1 spot on Compendium in one of those years. We're going to check out Badlands National Park. It's going to be cool. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Stella says if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.